Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Monster Musume no Oishasan. And last episode was all about that spider, unfortunately. This episode, though, we're actually going to be dealing with a big old giant girl, which means we actually have somebody with a big enough foot to squish the spider. Now, that's probably not going to happen, but it could, and it's important to keep hope alive. So we are still in the Harpy Village. It feels like we've been here for a while, which is understandable. I wouldn't want to leave either. So I guess we're just gonna have to save the village from the giants, and who better to do it than our friendly Dr. Glenn here. He knows how to handle the monster ladies very well, so I'm sure this girl will be no exception. As we saw, she definitely is female. I mean, if it was a male monster, it probably wouldn't go so well, but Glenn can handle this. Glenn's got this, so let's just set her along for the ride and see how he does it. So, because that's where the real magic of the show comes in, right? So, 3, 2, 1, play. I hear that monster giant coming. I got this, old man. Don't worry. Just gotta figure out what's ailing her and fix it. Yeah, she's getting close. Oh no, the houses! Oof. I think you mean fly. Well, we could ask. I mean, we have to ask. Oh. Of course. Desalia always the best. Right? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I can't imagine anyone better for the job. Excellent job delegating to Salia. Go get squished. Oh, I imagine she'll like make a web trap for it, like trip the giant or something. I can imagine her doing that. Or that, I guess she could do that too. What would this village do without Salia? Just slithers on away. Okay, then we're ready for you now, giants. As ready as we'll ever be. Would love to see Tasalia like 1v1 the giant, that'd be great. Like the giant tries to kick her and she holds down her foot as she slides backwards and then charges back forward, causing her to just like topple forward and fall. I don't know, I think that'd be a cool fight to watch. Because Tasalia is like a warrior, you know, if anyone can have a chance against a giant, it'd be her. So I would like to see that. Although the giant isn't really in the opening, is she? So maybe it won't be much of a waifu character. But we'll see. She's just so covered in sweat in that one shot. Which is to be expected considering what she's doing. I'm just saying it's nice. Attack on Gigas. Yes, Shingeki no Gigas. I'll be taking that. That's the important thing. Everyone doing their part. I still want my Harpy delivery service. Yeah. I know you think that, but she's still a spider. Oh. I don't know why my eyes are just so drawn to that slithering animation. I mean, besides the giant attacking. Oh yeah, she went out to do something. She might actually be trying that one-on-one I mentioned. Which I know I said I wanted to see that, but still don't do anything too reckless to Salia. You know, stay safe is still the priority. Perhaps. Probably. Yeah, she really is gonna try that. Just don't be too reckless, like I said. She's just kind of monologuing to herself as she walks there. You better survive. Don't even joke about that. And also, yeah, just do not be raising death flags, please. Oh, she actually caught up. She's got the coat because she needs it. Because the cold. She's a snake. It does look cold. Yeah, are we gonna like double team the giant? Because that could be cool too. Well, it is cold out here. Do you have another jacket? Or at least some earmuffs? Oh, Glenn's here too. He's only slightly slower than the slithering snake. Yeah, if you're doing this fight, you're gonna need a doctor nearby, so... There's something in my eye. Yeah, you can't stop a centaur warrior, that's for sure. When doing what she wants to do. We're here to join the fight. She does know her well enough. I'm not sure that's true. Yeah, let's not fight each other. We have a giant to worry about. He is always serious. I have faith in him. A doctor doesn't run away. For sure. Listen to this man. He has a PhD, probably. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, we're all on the same page now. He is just so much shorter than Tesalia. We poke. Okay, let's be careful with that. Oh, and she's pretty close. Not sure why they put there. I mean, I guess because they didn't specify gender there, but it's obviously a female. And I see a hand. Has a big hand. She's a big one. Hello there. Would you like to come back to my office for treatment? I don't think she can see you. Her hair is kind of covering her eyes. Yeah, please tell us what's up. Do you have like a thorn in your paw or a foot? She does have an eye. At least one. A little bit scared there. Maybe it's a throat issue. You have a sore throat? Are you gonna sneeze? She sneezed. Wow. Oh god. More sticky liquid. Don't touch that. So maybe she has a cold. She's actually kind of adorable. We would love to, just we gotta find a very large flat area for you to lay down. We'll go from there. So she just literally came here for a checkup. Okay. Guess we just overreacted a bit. Just break through that window. Yeah, I just came here for medical treatments. Yeah, she seems like a nice girl. Nephilim, like half angel, half human child. And the first name sounds a lot like Deanna from Seven Deadly Sins. So it's an interesting name, is what I'm trying to say. Wow, okay. I guess you need that. This just jumping into that mouth and hope you can get back out. Yeah, if you fall in there, you're not getting out. And that tongue's about as big as he is. Just imagine the possibilities. Right. Well, maybe you could have came to us sooner. So it's Lindworm's fault. Gotcha. Scotty-chan. How casual. Guess they just are friends then. We need like a big dosage. Oh no, he's gonna fall in that mouth. Or somewhere better. Yeah, he's gonna get stuck in there instead. Makes one false step. You are a big help. Well, why wouldn't they be? They're just bigger. Oh no, he's sinking. He's sinking. Yeah, he's a dead man. There's not a better way to go though. Oh, we rescued him. It's like, put me back, I was happy. I finally had reached where I was always meant to be. Oh. I got his shoe at least to remember him by. Well, back you go. I don't see the problem. Pinky out when you drink. I'm glad we're getting along. Calling her fat. Yeah, it must suck not being able to fly. That the old man? Yeah. Yeah, she's a pretty nice girl. Probably exaggerated over time. People always assume the worst when it comes to giants for some reason. Think they're just gonna eat everyone. Break down walls. Definitely needs a haircut. Oh. Yeah, of course we gotta try to make her more useful. Good for you, disgusting spider. I really want her just to move her hair out of her eyes. I like to see those eyes. Go at it. You mean we're actually gonna actually take care of that mess? Because be my guest. We gave her a Christmas hat. Why do we give her a Christmas hat? I'm so glad we're still in the Harpy Village. Harpies are the best. How are you? Because you look like you caught a cold. Just feel better. Oh, are we finally out of the Harpy Village? No, I wanted the rest of the show to take place there. But I guess it was never meant to be. Yo! Please stay. We need a little bit of harpiness in our town. Nice. We did talk about that. See, we're having a lovely dinner. It's just beyond perfect. I want her delivering my Amazon packages like today. There was that. For sure. Yeah, we never did get to see that 1v1 match, unfortunately. Okay. Settle down. We're having a nice dinner. I'm glad you did not, though. That was so disappointing. If only it was more of a violent situation. Who's speaking? Oh, okay, there she is. I mean, it's quite clearly a date. I guess you say a date twice in that sentence in the Japanese version and not once in the translation. You're not a true warrior like this, Salia. Okay. So then please be quiet. Let me enjoy my date, please. Okay, now I see her logic. Because that's a reasonable concern. Tasali is great after all. You have a lot to compete with, Sepha, that's all I'm gonna say. Is that what you call that? They are fairly on the same page, so it is a fun dynamic, though. Yeah, they are definitely friends. I mean, it's pretty clear. Just healthy rivals as well. Hey, mermaids, I've kind of missed you. I guess I've kind of missed you, too. Kunai. Is that our favorite mermaid? Yep. Ooh la la. And she's here, too. Where she is. Oh, wow. That actually is quite nice. That's really unique, creative. I guess I'll just take your word for it. Scotty-chan. I want to call her that now. Don't stare at her tail too much. It's probably rude. Cthulhu, who is that again? Oh right, okay, yeah, gotcha. I kind of blinked on that. It's pretty cool. You okay? Does she have a cold too? Hopefully that's not like an assassination attempt or anything. Hopefully she's just sick. Because that's pretty concerning. It was such a great speech too. Even though I would have preferred to actually hear Scotty say it. That episode actually went by fairly quickly. We finally said goodbye to the Harpy village. Wish we had like a mermaid village. Wouldn't that be great? Like we just dive underwater and go up into some secret cavern that just like a full-on mermaid society there. You know, like Zora from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, something kind of like that. I assume you play Zelda Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time because it is the best video game ever made. In my humble opinion. The collapsed dragon. Yes. Well, it looks like we're getting our red-haired octopus sensei involved. I guess it must be important then. Okay. That was the 8th episode of Monster Musume no Oishasan. And this episode was about the giant, like we figured. And it wasn't anything too violent, which I mean, I kind of figured it wouldn't get too violent, but I still thought there'd be at least initial conflict. But no, right off the gate, she just came here with just a positive reason, just wanting to feel better. Just going fairly slowly because she doesn't want to accidentally step on any wildlife or anything, which is understandable, and it really just shows what a nice, good girl she is, right? So there was never gonna be any conflict, even though I had this cool idea in my head about, you know, Thessalia battling her. and we were all talking with each other and all that, but no, it never mounted any kind of physical battle, which is probably for the best, because this does keep everyone safe, you know. I did not want Thessalia to die. She was pretty dead set on raising those death flags, so luckily we were able to avoid that, right? So, and we just got her to the village to make her feel better, you know? And she has very, very long hair. I wonder how long she's been growing it out, because, yeah, it's probably enough hair to suffocate a small village, I would imagine. But anyway, yeah, we got to the village and we just checked up on her, had her open her just massive mouth and stick out her huge tongue. And I kind of thought he would fall in that mouth at some point, but he did not. He fell somewhere else instead, somewhere much better. So, you know, just perks of the job as usual. But yeah, it seems like she was able to feel better by the end of it. I think even made her some new clothes, like we got her a hat. Like a Christmas hat. It looks like a Christmas hat to me, okay? It definitely did. So, you know, just, yeah, the giant was never gonna hurt anyone. She's just friendly. People just get worried over nothing. Everyone just kind of chatting with her, having a good time. It was great to see. Even though Thessalia never actually had a fight, you know, it was just cool seeing seeing her resolve, how determined she is. She is just a true warrior, a knight through and through, and she really is just one of the best characters in the show. I think she is definitely my favorite character, like, hands down. Like, I've been kind of evaluating that in my head over the course of the show. Like, is she my favorite, or is she just, like, top 3? But I think if I really come down to it, she is my favorite character in the show. She's Thessalia. Like, what's not to like, really? And she's not a spider, which is also a very important feature. So, speaking of Thessalia, yeah, the relationship she has with Sephi is certainly an interesting one, because Thessalia likes Glenn and Sephi likes Glenn, so there's a bit of a love triangle going on there, but also it seems like there's a bit of mutual respect as well as a little bit of a friendship between them. So just it's a good dynamic. I like the date scene was pretty fun, right? And also Illy being able to, you know, be a part of that delivery service, you know, doing the flying portion of it. That's great. I'm really glad we had a good job for Illy to do. Just really glad things worked out for her, because Illy's also one of my favorites. You know, she has a great character design, and she flies around, and flying is a very fun thing. If you've never actually flown with your own wings, I recommend doing it. I know most people don't have wings, but if you can somehow manage to grow them, it's definitely worth going for a fly. Going for a nice soar in the sky. I don't know if there's anything more to say about the episode, really, aside from that ending, which, yeah, Scotty seems to be, will collapse. So all they really told us is she collapsed. I'm going to assume it was just like a normal, natural sickness, you know, maybe just overworking herself rather than any kind of poisoning, you know, assassination attempt kind of thing. Right? Although there was a shot where Glenn very clearly looked at her tail, so maybe they're trying to imply he kind of noticed something medically wrong with her in that scene. That's probably what that was. Although, so maybe he might know something, you know, next episode he'll probably maybe give us his theory about what happened. So, I mean, he's the only real, like, doctor in the show that we know, aside from, you know, his teacher, the octopus lady, so usually he would be the one to tell us what's up medically. I was asking to check up on Lulala. I have missed her while we were at the Harpy Village. It was a pretty nice speech. It is unfortunate that it was interrupted like that. I really do want to just hear Scotty's voice, really. I'm not saying Kunai has a terrible voice, just I imagine Scotty having a more pleasant, angelic sort of voice, you know? So, yeah, just the episode had a lot of good bits, for sure. Usually involving Thessalia, because of course, you know. So, yeah, just hopefully Scotty's okay. Hopefully we can make her feel better next episode, so let's just wait and see how that goes. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.